How many of you dudes have an annoying habit that you'd like to change or get rid of? This could be replacing or getting rid of an existing habit or implementing an entirely new habit. Throughout my life, I've heard that the rule of thumb is consistency and repetition for about 21 days should do the trick. To unravel this subject, we first have to acknowledge what a habit actually is. According to Google, a habit is a settled or regular tendency to practice, especially one that is really hard to give up. It also mentions that it could take anywhere from 18 to 254 days to build or break a habit. I see it like this. A habit is our body's conditioned response, which we have programmed to act like a semi-automatic reaction. It becomes like an autopilot to act on our behalf, especially when we're not completely paying attention to what is happening around us at a given moment. This can act as a defense mechanism. In other instances, it can act as a auto reply, like on your phone, when you don't want to be bothered. This way we could go about our day and focus more of our energy on other things. Practicing healthy daily habits can actually help us as we can string them together to give us a feeling of a more continuous flow throughout our day. Like eating healthy and exercising, which go hand in hand, they can energize and motivate us to be more effective. A smooth, continuous flow conserves our cognitive energy. This allows us to apply that excess energy to tasks without usual mental fatigue. In turn, we become more productive and feel more accomplished throughout our day. According to researchers at Duke University, habits account for about 40% of our behavior on any given day. As adults, we often say how fast our life starts to pass by as we age. However, has anyone ever wondered what it would be like if we took advantage of the autopilot time to actually enjoy our time a little bit more consciously? Functioning on autopilot can be challenging if you want to modify a behavior, as a lot of us are just not paying enough attention to what we're doing or what could even be triggering our responses. In order to take advantage of our habits, we have to understand our habitual cycles. Before that, we must first recognize what prompts that specific cycle. In other words, we must recognize what actually triggers our habit. For example, on more than one occasion, I have driven to my destination, and when I got there, I had no idea how I even got there. Has anyone ever experienced that? Feel free to put it in the comments and let me know. This is where the concept of mindfulness becomes extremely important. What is mindfulness? Mindfulness is part of Buddhist practice, and it teaches us to stay completely present within each and every moment of our lives. Figuring out what triggers each habit will illuminate what can be done to change that habit. Noticing our patterns allows us to change our habitual reaction to a habitual response. This gives us control, as we get to be the ones that choose our own response, and we now get to condition it to become a new habit. Changing our lives overnight is unrealistic and unsustainable. It is important to start with small goals and celebrate each one of them along the way. We must remember to stay consistent through repetition while building new habits. Inconsistency discourages an individual, leading to failure of desired action, while consistency will actually solidify the new behavior. It is extremely important to be kind to ourselves during this time, as slip-ups are inevitable. Beating ourselves up will only encourage setbacks. To keep ourselves progressing forward, it is important to acknowledge the setbacks, learn from them, and recommit ourselves to our goals. Although it may seem difficult at first, with time we will develop new habits that will replace old ones. And eventually, this will render our old habits obsolete in our new conditioned selves. I want to thank you for being here with me today. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that little notification bell to let you know when new content is available. Share this with your friends or anyone else you think might benefit from this information. Bring them over to our tribe. Help us grow our community. Leave your comments below and let me know how you feel about this episode. Let me know what you think. What do you guys want to hear on future episodes? By interacting, we can fine-tune this content to make it more relevant. And as always, I'd like to remind you, if you change your perception, you will change your life. This is Men's Whole Health, brought to you by Dane Davies Brain. Stay forever curious, and I will see you soon, my friends.